Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day or night or whenever it is you're watching this video. Last night I had a rough night. Vikings lost to the Cowboys and I got like emotionally invested in that game. If you're a Cowboys fan, here's to you and your team. Great game, well fought. But I got like I thought we were like having like another like miracle moment. Like it was so close, right? And a great game, but I was upset when it was over. Like I went to my Xbox and I turned that thing on and I played some Madden and I beat the Cowboys as the Vikings. Like I watched Netflix. Like I'm just trying to like chill out, but I was so mad. And all of a sudden, what God has been trying to tell me for the last few weeks, like suddenly clicked, like that, like all of a sudden. Thinking about last night, thinking about this morning, and when I used to get really upset, like I got emotionally invested in a Vikings game, which is dangerous because they lose sometimes or a lot, and yeah, so I got upset. Or maybe I was, you know, maybe I'd committed a sin and I was felt guilty about it, or maybe I was having a rough time, got in a fight with maybe one of my brothers or something, you know. Maybe I scored an own goal in a soccer game. Yes, that did happen once. Regardless, like whatever was upsetting me, I literally remember different times where someone would walk up to me and they would literally say these words, "Let go and let God." And I was like, I hate that, right? Like now I'm on the other side of it a lot of the times as a youth minister. Like I've actually said to like a kid, like the sun will come out tomorrow. Like hang in there. That's good news, right? Like Jesus is the good news. Jesus loves you. It's gonna be okay. Like even in the worst of circumstances, heaven is the goal. People don't want to hear that when they're upset, right? Like think about it like this. Like Jesus comes in for a hug and you're like handshake, like way out here. It's awkward when that happens, like you go in, I mean, you can do the bro hug, but it's not the same thing as like a full on embrace. That's what Jesus wants. He wants that full on embrace with you, and you're like, handshake, like it's awkward. So, what's been going on in the last couple of weeks that made this click? Okay, because I love the phrase now, let go and let God. So, what happened? What changed? This is what changed. A few years ago, I was living in St. Louis, Missouri. I was on a net team for Net Ministries in a parish, so a parish net team. So I was a missionary there, so kind of like a missionary youth minister kind of a thing, and with like 7 other people. So there were 8 of us. It was a great time. It was a great year. All these different things. It's a long story. We're not going to go there. The point is what the youth minister there used to sing this song. He would go, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord," and he would sing that like over and over. There was also another line, "Less of me and more of you." Like he would sing that, and I loved it. Like it was very powerful. It's a very powerful prayer, very powerful song. But I kind of forgot about it, to be perfectly honest. Haven't sung it since I left there. And then I'm leading praise and worship with my youth here at St. Joe's, and that came to mind all of a sudden. Like I had a plan, I had the whole thing. Like all of a sudden, God's like, "No, play this song." So I'm like, "Okay." So I like figured it out, and I'm playing it, and we're singing it, and the kids just really get into it, and it was really cool. Um, and then like I remembered something else from St. Louis that like it was this analogy that like came to my mind one time during adoration there, and it was like hold a bird right in your hands, like it's like you got the head and you got its wings, and then name the bird. Like, is it your pride? Is it your anger? Is it maybe a mortal sin that you habitually commit? Whatever it is, like this is keeping you from God, right? It is keeping you from God. So figure out what it is, and then when you're ready in this song, let it go. Like and open up your hands and receive, Jesus. And it was great. Like the kids did it. Like it was funny watching them, they're all looking at each other, like, who's gonna do it first? And one kid finally goes, boom, and everyone's like, yes, Jesus! And it was great. The spirit was moving. It was awesome. But then I realized today with this whole let go and let God thing that I only have half the analogy down. Right? You let go and you let God. Let him what? Yesterday in my news feed, like memories, there's this meme that I shared a couple years ago that I absolutely love. I love this picture. It shows this little girl and she's holding this teddy bear. I know it's not a teddy bear, but it works. She's holding this teddy bear. And Jesus is standing opposite her with his hand out, like, give it to me. And she's saying, but I love it, God. And then you look behind Jesus' back, and he's got this big version of the teddy bear. Like it's like a bigger teddy bear. It's exactly the same, but it's bigger, it's better. And he knows that she'll love this. And his thing is, just trust me. So it's not like a comic where there's, multiple pictures of it shows her giving it. But if she gives him this little bear that she loves, he is going to give her this bigger bear that she can love even more, right? Like, And that's the thing. You got this thing and you name it. Whatever it is that's keeping you from God. Maybe go to confession, whatever, but let it go. See your hands open up for that hug, handshake, hug. Let go and let God give you a hug. Let Him be with you today. That's it. Have a great day, great night, or whenever it is you're watching this video. Stay classy.